Hello everybody, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a reading for our Twin Flame Collective. I'm going to start with Divine Masculine and then I'll move on to Divine Feminine, see where everybody's heads are at and what's going on, and then I'll see if I can get some kind of storyline or through line. All right, let's say a quick blessing and we will get started. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that you direct our hands, our hearts, our words, and our minds to work your will in our lives each day. And we ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All righty, let us, for the Divine Masculines, we're going to start with this Heaven and Earth Tarot and see what is going on out there. Okay, so we have the Hermit in the reverse, and I have the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay, so this is somebody who's kind of done with their introspection. They're kind of done thinking their thoughts. They've kind of been spending some time alone. They're sort of tired of the isolation right now. This Two of Wands is someone who's ready for some kind of partnership. They're ready to take action in a situation. They've been thinking about it long enough is kind of what's going on. You know, last week I think the Divine Masculine portion of the Twin Flame reading that I recorded was pretty dismal, I think, and it really felt like it was kind of centered around that full moon we had, and it just felt like there were a lot of emotions for the Divine Masculine, a lot of fallout in their lives, it seems like, and I have the dishwasher's done. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. And this is somebody who, that can be a couple of different things. This could be somebody who's behaving really impulsively and even recklessly right now. This could be somebody who's like getting ready to take risks that could ultimately cause problems in their lives. The Knight of Wands in the reverse can be an energy of promiscuity. And I have this, material. Oh, yeah, they title some of their artwork in this deck. This is the Heaven and Earth Tarot, yeah. But this is the Nine of Cups, and this is somebody who, hold on. This could be somebody who's meeting someone out and about. This person could be over drinking a little bit this weekend. I have the Emperor that comes out right in the middle, and this is somebody who says, you know what, I don't care. I'm just ready to enjoy life. This is somebody who's possibly going through a divorce or a major change in their life, because I have the Justice card that comes out on its side. They could just be contemplating a divorce of some sort. Oh, goodness. It's not great. Well, all right, maybe it's not so bad. Well, I don't know. This person has love on the brain for sure. All right. This Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is the minor arcana of our Empress, right? And when we have this person in the reverse, this person, this masculine, they're representing as this Emperor, right? Which is the card of Divine Masculine. So way to go and show up for yourself. Divine Masculines are very good. This person could be kind of entertaining some, you know, old pattern kind of behaviors in themselves. I have someone here, though, who really does feel like they're ready to offer themselves to another person. And this Ace of Cups can be a brand new love relationship coming towards you. You know, it is so interesting. They've got this dove up here, this white dove. And over the weekend, I was driving and I saw a white dove, and it was so noteworthy because you just don't see them out and about. It was right next to a red barn, so it stuck out. And we've got the Two of Cups here too. And so this is someone who's ready to form some kind of partnership. This is someone who's, there's a lot of like very lusty kind of vibes coming off of this Two of Wands here with this Knight of Wands energy and this Emperor energy here. I don't know if this person just becomes very bold very quickly just because they're tired of this isolation. I don't know if this person is, because with this Justice card coming out like this, it is kind of an indication of divorce, which is horrible. And I would not wish that on a single person. I really, really wouldn't. But that's just kind of what's in the cards here. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's do a little bit here for the Divine Feminine. See how you guys are doing out there. I have the Sun card out and the Two of Cups for you guys too. Wow. All right, I feel like the Divine Feminine's kind of ready to be healing a lot of aspects of themselves. This is somebody who feels like the sun is finally shining again for the first time. They're starting to feel a little bit more grounded in some way. The sun is the card of Leo, but it is it's also one of the cards of Divine Masculine. I have this feeling that this feminine energy is kind of ready to heal whatever this relationship situation is here that they would even have with the Divine Masculine collective here. I don't know how you relate to this masculine energy. This Two of Cups is someone who's ready for partnership in the same way that this Two of Cups belongs to this masculine too. Like they're feeling the same way. This is like mirror image reading already. But here's the thing. I don't know if you know each other or not. But both of you ready for partnership. I must admit, I did not see that coming. Oh man, so I've got the King of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Pentacles that comes out on its side right there, which is kind of interesting because I always think of the Six of Pentacles as being the minor arcana of the Justice card, because it's all about fairness and balance. It's about reciprocal feelings. It's about requited love. It's about you give me this and I get that in return. Or it can also be about having an overabundance, an overflow. And this is somebody, this feminine, whoever this is, this feminine collective, is an energy of somebody who doesn't want to, they just really, really want a healthy, balanced life, and they want a healthy, balanced relationship in their life. And it feels like that's kind of what they're manifesting in some way. With this King of Cups in the reverse, though, that comes out, I feel like the King of Cups can be the epitome of not expressing one's feelings, even in the upright position. And so in the reverse, it's like even worse. This person, and I feel like this is actually you, feminines, because it almost feels like you haven't been acknowledging this masculine or something like that. I don't really know what that means. It's going to be different for everybody. This goes back over here. Sorry. All right. Let me get a couple more out with this deck. And I have the Two of Wands out there for you guys too. What did I say? This was going to be a mirror image reading. So we have two people here who are ready to seek partnership. Now here's the dealio with this feminines though. They don't really trust their own feelings. I don't know what's happened here. This feminine energy, all they want is to make this situation be better. But there is this real drive and this real push towards partnership that's like magnetic attraction. Interesting. And you notice you've got two twos. You got the Two of Wands twice and you got the Two of Cups twice, right? We just used two decks, right? So it's pretty impressive that that many twos would come out in that combination. You guys are very good at sending your energy is what that means. And also that many twos, it really is another indication of partnership. It's weird. And I have the Hanged Man that comes out with the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's been waiting and biding their time, and in the meantime really focusing on creating stability, wealth in their life, maybe forming some kind of a business, taking care of a family, something like that, focusing on just creating abundance and peace in their lives. Well, that's too many. Also having to go through some kind of an ending here with this Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card for me, right? This is somebody who is having to let go of an on again, off again kind of relationship or something. This is somebody who's having to cut out situations, individuals, things in their lives right now that just they know they've got to do it. It can be about addictions, can be about all sorts of things. And they've been spending their time waiting for this masculine collective here. Waiting, not really wait, like actively waiting. How about that? Is that better? There you go. Seven of Swords. Wow, we have that right in the middle here. Why do we have the Seven of Swords there? Now, the Seven of Swords is an energy of not telling the truth. It can be about lies. It can be about deceptive behavior. It can be about trying to get away with things that don't belong to you, something like that. What is the Seven of Swords? I have the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so we now have the Emperor and the Empress out here. But this Empress in the reverse, I get the impression that they... like what bridges this connection here is this energy of not telling the truth about something, and it really feels like it comes from the divine feminine side, and I don't know what that means for you. I guess this is going to be different for every person, but the Seven of Swords is typically known for being kind of a shady dude or a shady chick, whatever. It's almost like this divine feminine needs to come clean in some way. Maybe that's what this healing energy is for them with the Sun card. All right, let's see here. Now, let's see if I can get a better storyline here. Let's use, what do we want to use? Oh yeah, let's use this vice versa tarot. And let's see if we can kind of just hook into, I don't know if, like if we're talking about an individual level here, and I'm really reading for a collective, and these are just energies. And so you may be feeling aspects of this in your life if you're divine feminine, divine masculine, regardless of your circumstances or situations. But it really just in general feels like we have a masculine collective here who's ready to just kind of take action in their life. Again, they could be engaging in some behaviors this week that are not so particularly healthy. It feels like it's in response to possibly a divorce situation or something here. And they're really ready for some kind of new partnership and to give love to another person, or they've certainly convinced themselves that they are, and there feels like a lot of partnership energy coming towards them, right? And this feminine energy over here hasn't really been sharing their feelings about this masculine collective or sharing their feelings much at all with this King of Cups in the reverse here, but they're definitely ready to seek partnership as well, but they're not trusting their instincts here. All this feminine really wants is some kind of healing in this situation. And with this Empress in the reverse, it really feels like there's some kind of truth that this divine feminine energy has really just been kind of denying. So that's kind of the sitch here as far as like energetically goes. So let's see if we can get like a more three-dimensional thing here. We've got the Two of Swords out with the Star card and the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups again. All right. One more, two more. What do we think? And we got the Page of Cups. Saw the Hanged Man again. And the Eight of Pentacles. Yep, that's pretty much what I thought. There we go. All right, so we have people who are, both these individuals are kind of at a crossroads. They're trying to decide what they want to do with the rest of their lives. There's this real feeling that they're about to kind of take off in a new direction. The Star card can be the energy of fame. It can be a card of divine pathway. It feels like all the stars are kind of aligning for these two individuals. Like I said, this feels like a very magnetic mirror image kind of reading. With this King of Wands energy on its side, it's very similar to this Emperor energy and also this Knight of Wands energy, right? It kind of feels like it all sort of makes sense there, right? This is sort of, it almost feels like this situation starts to kind of come back together after something falls apart first, if that makes sense. There's some kind of issuance of apology, forgiveness, kindness, something that kind of comes back out of from nowhere. Kind of feels like it what's that called? Coming out of the woodwork, when you've seen it before, but you know, you didn't think you're going to see it again ever, or maybe it's just something that's unexpectedly, and it's taken a long time to get this together. And then I have the Ace of Cups again. So that's the second time out for that card too. This is something that happens at night. You're going to bump into this person at night in some way. And that goes right on top of that Nine of Cups. Remember where I said somebody has been over drinking possibly. And somebody sees another person that they recognize in some way, whether it's because you know this person in the real world, or because you know them energetically somehow. But it's definitely something that happens at night. I've got night, night, night for sure. Let's see here, and I have someone who wants to come in and apologize for something that's happened in the past, and this is sort of like a surprise bump into in some way, if you know this person already. And I also have the Knight of Cups here. So Page of Cups and Knight of Cups. Pages are messengers, they bring messages, right? But the Knights bring actual physical tangible gifts like the Ace of Cups. You see how he's carrying the Ace of Cups in his hands, and now we have the Ace of Cups here. Alrighty, now this is also interesting. It feels like this situation, let me just, because I have one card that's missing somehow here. What deck was that? That was this one. And it's the Seven of Swords. That's the one that's right on top of the deck. And there it is right there. I think that we still have two individuals that somehow, I don't know if this feminine is still able to even admit her feelings about this person still again. Because it goes right under this Empress in the reverse here. Or I don't know if, and now I have the Emperor out again. I'm just going to get all the same cards out. Man, you guys are cooking, that's for sure. So I feel like this feminine still does not admit their feelings that they may have for this masculine energy, despite the fact that this masculine messages them and tries to do something for them, or like tries to engage them in conversation, or tries to invite them out for dinner or something like that. I don't know. And this feminine is still kind of not, just not entirely sure. There's some kind of energy of deception here, or untruth. I don't know if this feminine, I don't really know what that means. I guess I can look. But with this Emperor that comes out here twice, I feel like this Emperor kind of takes the lead in this situation. The Divine Masculine takes the lead in the situation. They give it a little bit of thought, and they, I feel like they're going to end up showing up possibly where this feminine works, or possibly there's contact from work or something like that. I'm just seeing like a desk. Wow, you guys have a lot of repeat cards. That's a rather specific story, but you do have a lot of repeats. And whenever there are repeat cards in readings like this, that tells me these energies are really important to you, and that's why you have them repeatedly, because they need to be mentioned repeatedly. So you have the Ace of Cups out here twice, and that's really the indication of a new love relationship coming towards you, and also an indication that you are ready to give your heart to another person. And this, because you have it on here twice, and I said this was such a mirroring, and because you have this Two of Cups out here twice as well, wherever that guy went right there. So it feels like the both of you are just ready for this to happen, and it feels very magnetized, and I think you probably know that. There's a divine timing issue that's kind of coming into play here, and it feels like there are a lot of things starting to come together for you on your path, both of you, both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. And it feels like all of a sudden the trail that you need to take is more clear than it's been in a long time. This Emperor energy, it comes out twice in the upright position, right? And this is Divine Masculine's card, and this is someone who is ready to take charge and ready to take action in a situation, and they really feel like Wow. I keep hearing, I heard like they feel like they're entitled to this relationship or something, and I mean, that's a strange way to put it, but that's what I'm hearing. The Seven of Swords came out here twice for the feminines with this Empress, which is the card of Divine Feminine, right? In the reverse. And again, we have more nighttime energy here. It feels almost like I'm hearing the words, I just can't admit it, or something like that. Goodness. It's kind of a bummer, right? Let's see if you have any, and you've got the minor arcana of the Empress right there with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me that, you know what, this may be feminine, this may be a week that you don't feel like you're necessarily your best self or something like that. Maybe you feel like you're just not ready to tell the truth about this situation or something, and something kind of blindsides you in some way. Again, with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, this can be an energy of over drinking in a situation, so do be mindful of that. If you're going out, please have a safe way home. Yeah, there's just an awful lot of choices this week, it kind of feels like, but a lot of healing coming towards this situation. We've got the Two of Wands out here, which is really seeking partnership. It really is. This is someone who says, I feel like I have a lot to offer to somebody. I'm just waiting for the right person. And it feels like both individuals are feeling this way. Divine Masculine is ready to talk. Divine Feminine is ready to talk. Kind of feels like all signs point to that, right? Okay, that was your reading for the week. I will catch up with you guys next week. I will talk to you soon. Thanks.